Hey, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones. And then you don't get a gonna get a rhythm. When you get the blues, well, the suicide ball never gets slow down. He's got the dirtiest job done. Bending to know where the people speak. All the windy corner of dirty street. Why not ask the why shine the shoes? How did he keep from getting the blues? He went and he took his little head. He popped a two-shine rag. Then he said, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, they got the rhythm, make you feel so fine. Chase all the trouble from the world, right? Like get a rhythm. When you get the blues.
folk song by my favorite folk songwriter, Chuck Berry. I mean that seriously, too. He used to come to Los Angeles and play in this little folk music nightclub. He used to sit at his feet and he'd have his big acoustic guitar. I'd say, Chuck, how do you do it? Show me how you do that, what you do when you do what you do. Oh, I see. The 13-question method is the one to use. 13-question method is the one to use. I say, what is that, Chuck? 13-question method is the one. You gotta use it if you wanna have some fun. 13-question method is the one to use. Well, question number one, do you wanna have fun? What about it? Question number two, what do we do? I don't know. Question number three, go down to the wavy gravy concert with me. Question number four is where to go. Don't give me no jive this morning. Question number 6, don't tie no tricks later on in the evening. Question number 7, it's gonna be just like heaven. Oh. Question number 8, it's a day. Lindley. Question number 9, oh, where to die? Question number 10, we can't get in. And question number 11, ooh, it'll be just like heaven. Question number 12, we get by ourselves. Chuck said, the 13-question method is the one to use. Question method, man, it's the one to use. 13 question is the one. Gotta use it if you want to have any fun, cause
sim. Luego, ajá, sim. Ahí está.
Yeah, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I bet you like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say, man, why did you pull up? I'm in love. Oh, sugar. Well, my hands all shaking and the knees are weak. Hey, and you staying on the open two feet. Who do you think of when you have such a look? I'm in love.
Your hair's all wrinkled and you're full of sweat. Your underskirt is wringing wet. You've been doing something wrong. Been doing something wrong. Been doing something I can tell by the way you smell. You show your linen to any man, and that's something, mama, that I just can't stand. You've been doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. You've been doing something I can tell by the way you smell. Well, you come in here walking just like a goose, and you look like somebody just turned you loose, and you've been doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. Been doing something I can tell by the way you smell. Watch mama run here and just look at sis. She got a hand in a toodlum up to her wrist. You've been doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. You've been doing something I can tell by the way she smells.
Mom and Papa's in the backyard trying to call up naughty. Pop ain't ready, so help me God, 'cause he's been doing something wrong. He's doing something wrong. He's been doing something I can tell by the way he smells. But he got the motion and she got the swing. Just look out, Pop out there on that thing, 'cause they've been doing something wrong. They doing something wrong. They've been doing something I can tell by the way they smell.
There's a place where I've been told every street is paved with gold, and it's just across the borderline. When it's time to take your turn, here's a lesson that you must learn. You could lose more than you ever hope to find. When you reach the broken promised land, every dream slips through your hand, then you'll know it's too late to change your mind. 'Cause you paid the price to come so far, just to wind up where you are, and you're still just across the borderline. And down the Rio Grande, 1,000 footprints in the sand reveals a secret no one can define. Well, the river flows on like a breath, in between our life and death. Tell me who's the next to cross the borderline. And when you reach the broken promised land, every dream slips through your hand, then you'll know it's too late to change your mind. 'Cause you paid the price to come so far, just to wind up where you are, and you're still just across the borderline. Now you're still just across the borderline. having trouble with my shit shooter up here. Just 1 second. That's all right, I guess.
Thank you.